Welcome everybody to another episode of Sozen's Gadgets. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Comica VDLive 10. This is a dual transmitter, 2.4 gigahertz wireless microphone. And the way I'm going to run this review today is first thing I'm going to do is connect this wireless lav mic, turn it on, and I'm literally going to connect it to the receiver, which is already on. I can see that it's connected. I got the volume set at 1. I'm just going to put the volume at 4. You can see that it's now at 4. I'm going to connect it to the cold shoe of my Sony ZV-1 camera. I'm going to tighten this thumb screw down so that that is stable and doesn't move. I'm going to go ahead and connect the TRRS cable that's included with the package in order to get this working. I'm going to connect this right to my shirt. Everybody can see it. I'm not going to try to make it look fancy or special or good or anything. And I'm going to start this to a recording right now and make sure that we got something going on here. And that way you're going to get the full benefit of the sound quality of the Comica VDLive 10. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's coming through loud and clear. Loud and clear. You can see that the volume meters are cranking up on there already. I got it on volume 4, which is the max sensitivity setting, but that's what I want. And now I'm going to move this camera over to the side so that we can get some extra shots. All right, so the Comica VDLive 10 dual transmitter microphone has a great case. You got an open button, so that case clasps shut. I can see the 3 out of 4 bars charge, and I got a pairing button. On the side over here, I got a USB-C charging port and I got a reset button. In order to open that, you have to press that button and everything fits in here. It's all fitted. There's absolutely no false positives here. You put these products into their fitted slots and they charge. The rest of the package, you get 2 fuzzy mics, which have a rectangular fitting that perfectly fits over the top of the microphone. I'll install one. I'll install one over the top of the microphone. You can see that fits perfectly. Put this back. Now I have a wind mic or a mouse cover over the microphone, so that'll get rid of a little bit of the extra wind noise coming out of my mouth with the S's coming out so clearly because I have these aligners on. You get a nice carrying case, which is definitely big enough to carry all of the pieces that come with the product. You got a well-written manual in English that talks about the main features, the dual 2.4 gigahertz wireless USB microphone. You got the switchable between simplex and duplex mode. So each of these microphones does come with a port where you can connect a set of headphones, a wired set of headphones, and then you can listen in to what you're recording, which is actually a pretty nice feature, especially if you're out on the street doing a YouTube video. You got your camera on a selfie stick or maybe on a tripod a little bit far away from you. It might be windy, who knows? So you can use this duplex mode and this extra port to listen to what the microphone is actually capturing during the recording. The other key features here, it will work with a phone via this. On the receiver, there is a USB-C connector. You plug that right into your phone and go. We will do that in a few minutes. We'll connect it to my phone and we'll do a recording that way as well. Work with a camera, obviously, which we've just done, and with a computer via this adapter, which is USB-A to USB-C. And that's pretty straightforward and simple. It also comes with a charging cable. I'm going to put all that aside and we're going to focus on the quality of these microphones. So far, the way that I've used this product, it has been very easy to use. It was simple to pair. Easy to set up the volume, easy to mute the button, easy to mute the microphone by long pressing this button on the side. Switching between simplex and duplex mode is really easy. And the quality of it has been very good. And one of the features they advertise pretty heavily in here is that the latency is under 20 milliseconds for a stable connection and no lag between what you're seeing and what you're hearing in your video. And so far that has been true for me. It does support stereo mode for all the compatible devices. You can recharge the storage case, like we said, via USB-C. And you get a screen, which we'll look at in a few minutes, on the receiver, so you know which of your two transmitters is connected, the battery status of the transmitters, the battery status of the receiver, also which port is connected, the analog TRRS cable port or the USB-C digital port. Other than that, the rest of this manual just talks about some of the specifications and the features and location of different things on the receivers and the transmitters, and how to switch between the different modes, and the fact that you can connect to a phone, a computer, or a camera. But actually, I thought that the manual was pretty well written. I've never had a product from Comica before, so I picked this up. It's $129 for the two transmitters and the receiver, which for a microphone that's of good quality is not a lot of money at all. And so far, this has been well worth the price of admission. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna do a little video magic. I'm gonna pull that receiver off of my camera and use it to connect to my phone, and then we'll go over connecting and monitoring what you're hearing through the microphone via a set of headphones. Okay, so now let's take a look at the rest of these pieces. So this is a cold shoe mount. It's fitted so that the USB-C part of the receiver fits right into that cold shoe mount. You got the screw down to hold this adapter tightly in place on your cold shoe. You got your TRRS cable. If you need a TRS cable for your camera, you're gonna have to buy that separately. My cameras all seem to work with this, and your match may vary, but you should know your specs before you buy one. Otherwise, you have to pick up this extra TRS cable. Probably, you know, I'd say $5, but in 2022, it's probably $8, $10. And let's look at the display on this. It's a color display. I have on the top left corner, that's showing me that right now it's using analog output. Once we connect it to my phone via the USB-C, and let's just do that. That'll be easy. You're gonna see it automatically will switch. It's switched to the USB-C or digital output. I've got my microphone set at volume 2. Let me give you a shot of the specs on this. 2.4 gigahertz built-in antenna, 80 to 20,000 hertz frequency response, which is just about right, especially if it's a roll-off below 80 hertz. All the microphones that I use on my channel, I already set them to roll off under 75 hertz if I can, because that'll block out a lot of low frequency sounds, right? Just like with our ANC earbuds on the channel, we talk about how they are good at blocking out low frequency sounds like HVACs and fan noises and hums in the background. Same thing with the microphone, just don't record them. You get other information here, which is sound delay less than 20 milliseconds, which is just awesome. Let's try that volume button. I'll try volume level 3. Volume level 3, that's going to be a little bit louder. In fact, in order to do this, why don't I turn on the monitoring capability by plugging in this set of wired headphones. I'll just plug it into this port at the bottom. And I am connected. Put this back on my shirt. I'm not trying to do anything fancy. I want you all to see that I'm wearing it. I'm not trying to hide it on today's video. And okay, let's see how the monitoring sounds. All right, this is at volume level 3. I'm going to go to volume level 4. At volume level 4, I do feel like I'm picking up a little bit of echo in the room that I'm in. It is a big room. It is not very well sound dampened, and I think that's probably a little bit too high for the sensitivity for this microphone for me. Volume level 1 might be a little bit low. Volume level 2, that is feeling like a little bit of a Goldilocks level. I don't hear any echoing. I hear good quality of my voice right through this earbud, which I think is about right. Volume level 3, I'm hearing, okay, I'm starting to hear a little bit of echo. I'm going to definitely switch back to volume level 2. And I think that's, like I said, the Goldilocks setting. Now I long press that same button, and I'll show you on the second transmitter what that button is. But basically I'm just, ooh, how fun this is going to be. I'm just long pressing that, that second button, that volume mute button. And I long press it. I long press it, and you'll see that when you're doing this from far away. So you'll either have to remember how many times you've pressed that button. I feel like James Bond when he had that pen in that one movie, he had to click it like 7 times. So that's my quick hit review of the Comica VDLive 10 2.4 gigahertz wireless microphone. So far, I've been very impressed with this product. For the price, 129 bucks for the dual wireless transmitters. They're each on their own channel. You can use them at the same time. This product for a wireless microphone at 129 bucks is way better than any wireless microphone that I've tried. And I do think that it's actually on par with some of the shotgun microphones that I use on my channel. Plus, it has a lot more versatility if I'm going to do something outside, especially with the windsock, if I put it under my shirt and I want to get a little bit further away from the camera. I think this is a really fantastic product. I also will be using this pretty heavily on my channel when I review products that are not so small that I can just review them right here on my desk, like the tripod that I reviewed a few days ago. Okay, folks, that's my review of the Comica VDLive 10 versatile 2.4 gigahertz USB microphone, compatible with your phone, compatible with your camera, compatible with your laptop. Let me know what you think of the product in the comments, and I'll see you next time on So Zen's Gadgets. Stay safe, everyone.